Yo, Ceramic City, MISEMONO show, Ghosthack, Labyrinth, Flash, 2 Lima tentacle tickets, they grant you entrance. Red Crow apprentices, playing elemental rock, paper, scissors. Who knew giant ghost lobsters could be so vicious?
Hey yo, get off the block and slightly heated. I'm sipping vodka Sprite with an Osaka spider demon. No talk, the Glock is speaking. At 7 o'clock tonight, Dogor is in a monster fight out in the Kamagata region.
What kind of animal?
No, it's Ghosthack, the raccoon priest.
Don't look like any dog.
I'm chasing tails and Natsuki, Sasahara, Bakasareto, MISEMONO, Omite, Hirakoji, Shimon, Yatai, Kuinari, Sushi, Tokoro time, merchant spooky, a guard jelly alchemy, enormous chopsticks, sweet clouds from third story balcony.
How can we make a violent decision? Why is my vision so bright, it's blinding and vibrant and vivid? My mind it is spinning. I listened to the lies that Lucifer told me and got killed by the hellhounds of the Kazusa Satomi. I'm not a human, a ghost reincarnated in the students, the oak tree that doesn't sprout fruit but sprouts jewels of Atomi. They block the only exits, trying to get over fences. I swing on the energy pendant a giant Naomi's necklace.
You sink your curse springs gasless. The monster dropped it, jotting on 12 magic paper dolls. From the corner of the sky, I rain down the oversized apple slicer upon you. Niminka peaches and some marking juggling ghosts. So a gang of mute game show hosts with diamond tip swords and welder maps. They running through vocals, cutting elves in half.
Hey yo, the fuck is that?
Elementary, dear Lorelina.
You hear that shit, yo?
A real
Hey,
tool
yo.
wouldn't break like that. There's nothing
Yo.
but cheap cut glass.
Psionic Paul is here, my shadow self is back. A knight for elf on a carnival basement. Stats my ankle felt to grab. Immortal knights of hell. Cannot the people here defeat a beast? The scorpionic architecture vanishes and reappears repeatedly. I'ma be ghost soon, but while I'm here I'ma wreck it. Step on stage, miss, I need a volunteer for the next trick. It's Hajikata, chewing porcelain teacups to get applause. Tricks to swallow Mars, then flamethrowers instead of swords. 7 paws on the audience hand like a catcher's mitt. Guy melons out in the stands, handing them beverages.
In Venezuelan poodle morph noodle broth. Mr. Orange Dusted, still kinda holding shuffling beneath the restaurant. Mikami Ghost Sleeper and Reiko, the mom and pop. Zombie shot, Rakuso Robin Hoods. Knock on knuckles of Palmwood. Marvels of the Spider Silk Age. Cyber maids with illegal upgrades. Woodblock prints, they copy and paste. Miyuki China Wonderland, reduce the pattern of snowy mooncakes. In the no monkey marketplace, just like the Bear Girl. Via Goku, rabble rousers, babble the shadow crowds about Mauser. C96 Sybil systems, this Bow's invention.
Your own reflection's arm reaches out a mirror. Umber spirit salute direct glances.
Shout out to everybody that supports the Tools Awards Summer Park Jams. Alright, from day one all the way till today. We will continue as long as we have you. Okay? I am your host forever, Grandmaster Kaz. Sound is always by the original DJ Jazzy J. And right about now, we're gonna rock it out with my man DJ.
Yeah, I'm about to drop some biblical science on you. I hate all gum because they got aspartame and them shits and that shit'll kill you, son. The government wants you dead. You might be liable to fuck around with the building blurs and the fucking Rick Rothschild, son. You gotta watch out. Eyes watching. You know what I mean?
Red and bluegill fish, Asakusa Stratigo. Then students putting me on Dynasty Warrior knowledge, Marine salvage knowledge. Look, this bitch is like as tall as a chickpea. Oh, I gotta find these. I get to the castle. These puppets resemble the residents of the castle though.
A piece of info that, you know, Jesus would have gave. He said, you fuck around, anything would be liable what happens, right? I'm pretty sure that's right out of Matthew 12:9. Anything can happen, right? Yeah.
Where the fuck are they hiding? In like elf fudge cookie doors inside oak trees and shit? There we go. You know, if this was Soul Calibur and the House Young Mina, I'd be breaking and colding with spear tips, crushing. But this chick can't fight like that.
It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunate orphanage league. It's a damn shame, man, because I was about to do a kickflip. Oh, man. Here's some brew.
Go. Who rules Ironite, storing jacks and satellites and ignite mad dynamite for Yokohama Dynamites. Up is black, down is white. Aurora Borealis, the Cronius, Iron Goldies, White Glove Societies, the Umbrella Academies, on Ganymedes, Store Candy, Cane and Spirit orphans who sleep on catwalks with dreams of the wine and black magic markets of G, Peach RPG, Kaniza, Triangle Eyes, largest apartment on Queens, say la vie, sleeping, Placenta Mummy, a wolf, beryllium teeth, possess cheeks for the zebra willies. Give me 5 minutes.
Cue me up.
Go? Yeah, I didn't even put that.
Just from the phone.
Yo, my finger's all sticky and shit.
Sorry,
from the ice
trying to
cream.
lay on it
Fuck
for no reason.
Fuck that shit. I wish I didn't buy that, honestly. It was so big and slimy.
How much was it?
It was $8.
What?
It was $8. Yo, I'm blasted in the fall season, separate the Ghosthack kid. He only made bizarre murmurs last I went and spoke to him. Near Zoo Mantra, some of yokai in the dojo. Ami Furi Kozo, Shio Susu Oji no Mikoto. Shadows come out nowhere like the sample for Sleep Spell, who inadvertently opened a portal into the dream realm. Well, that was me. I tend to be spaced out and do shit haphazardly. Hey yo, I still get all the profit if I say so, and chant Shinto mantras to unlock my DNA codes. My fam told me to quit meds and I've stopped as far as they know. He whispers from the yokai Amanjaku through a payphone. Yo, the relapse Yadokai. Temple life can only agree for so long a master's a lo-fi. Amaterasu's on my wrist in God mode. Meditating in a blindfold, conversing with the Shinraban show. Habane crow guys see all humans in slow motion. Amiyazumi Hiko Saruta no Hojin. Miniature wolves in a dollhouse making their swords. A cat Yomu with massive eyes is my mentor.
I was sent to hell. I got to skip the line. I got a lot of blood on me, but it isn't mine. I was fine. I stayed quiet and did the time. It was a cinch. The punishment didn't fit the crime. When I got out, I repeated the same offense. I couldn't even explain it. I had a lame defense. The second I started, I went back and did the same shit that first started that whole chain of events. I could thrive with darkness and unpleasantness. I have survived the harshest of elements. I won't fold when I'm approached with hard evidence. I live by a code like artificial intelligence. Can't nobody stop me. I'd have to do it on my own. I made a clone and killed the original copy. It must have backfired, cause I returned after I learned I no longer required a physical body.
Yo, my soul resonance look like polar bears wrestling. They have his basement arcade, Panzer Cop, Cerberus, Hello Kitty murder song Hitman, Hayabusa hearse his hydroplane, and Duhugwa hexagrams, cosmonaut fight clubs, nights toward the Organite Trail, black and white jungle, Tops Coma's dreaming, romance the wolf queen, playing Wu-Tang's cream on the Guzang string fishnets. I'm Mr. Rex in Carnival Night Zone, swinging large gumball machines. Silver Springs, yo, humans weren't designed to be thrown down fire escapes. Oops, all belly champagne, backlash waves, your bodyguards now psychopops, and cops is hating, no raving. Forward air control of paradox, hanging zigadaku. Some hotel and hyperloop train capsules, like faint shadows, banging the Casio. SILKROAD 1229, Wolfenstein Castle spells. Low health, I awkward myself in the Mitsubishi Zero for meditation. Lilo and Stitch was a dramatization. On the D-Lo, Monster Rancher.
Yo, I feel comfortable here where I am immune. The bumblebee flies away, but it doesn't move. Shove the sun aside, watch the light unrevive. Kneel to the wound, not in allegiance, but in reference to that which I am so connected. The persistence required to enter when there is no apparent exit. I dream on occasion, I also forget I have limitations. I remember what is no more on a regular basis. The world is suggests a cure for the hatred. I bleed from wounds that aren't readily identified. They can never be described, for they consist entirely of whatever's inside. With the assistance of time, I am persistent to climb. That is its purpose. It exists to encourage my evolution. It provides me with a sense that it's urgent, hyper-extended my movement. The depth of all with a strat. How could it be? If I was to lack adversity, I would collapse inwardly. An explosion from a perspective that only exists where I go when I exit. What remains will suffer, not knowing the ultimation of being arrested. What I became cannot be broken. If one cannot close what's not open. I am reintegration in motion. What the energy makes while it goes where it's going. A controlled experiment. What I experience, the human race doesn't take serious. Take those who want to take the quest for the theory of everything. Once it's accomplished, it won't be acknowledged until tomorrow is yesterday. Like studying ancient pyramids and how some relate to the rotations of Sirius. There is documentation of tribal men who say aliens descended from the sky to them. They knew about Sirius and it cycled in. What they knew wasn't confirmed until just before 96. The truth was out there, much more than I can spit. I am at war with a force that does not exist. It is incorporeal to the obvious. It must be given form in order to abolish it. But it's protected by being adept at projecting the lack of sight. So I gather light with the intent to end the shadow's light. I do this myself and then I advertise. Like a feather, the veil will fall. And what it covered will be revealed as if the veil was never there at all. I am so very lost, but words cannot compare with thoughts. In the translation, the foundation is so very lost. The little that does rematerialize will suffice for you to realize that I'm right. But don't follow me, follow your instincts. Your mind's eyesight, the third eye doesn't blink. It provides insight when you think there are worlds within and without. This is about what it's like in between. Adapt, switch around, survival by any means. Everything is math, riddles, find out what they mean. I lie awake, surrounded by dreams, taken out of their seeds. Empty pods that never sprout in the trees. The ones that survive are mounted the weeds that wither and fall like water on mountains with streams. Long forgotten, lost in countless debris. Symbiotic, without them, how can I breathe? It's wrong for the strong to challenge the weak, unless they challenge the teach to make the student sharp like a falcon's talons and beat. Life after technical death, taking the predator's steps. Prey exits and nest, change but the same nevertheless. Mutation, cocoon, shape shift, evanesce. The moon fades but never rests. It moves like a blade that severs flesh through the waves and the oceans between molecular specks.
But yeah, man, this cat is probably like fucking 40 years old or some shit. You know what I mean? You know, it's been around. I got a story to tell. How often you guys moderate? We can eat that, man. Like, yo, man, you get hungry enough? We gotta watch out for these prickly pines, man. But yo, this fucking, it's an edible, man. Like, yo, times get rough, man. Chop that bitch up, man. Like, yo, you probably live off that for like maybe 3 months or so, man. Like, yo, a little bit of cactus won't hurt you. It doesn't taste that great, you know, man. I tried one. Tastes like cantaloupe with no lope. You know what I mean? Like cantaloupe with no fucking honeydew with no honey, man. Just to do. You know what I mean? But it's fucking, you can do it, man. You might even trip, depending on what kind of gas it is.
Hey yo, I am damaged, just a violent damn degenerate. Manic as I implant my head with mind enhancing medicine. Is he still alive? Spitting his psilocybin at? Who dusted off psionic winds and threw some psilocybin caps? Self-reflection. Omnipotent perspective. Psychic worlds of war madly gusting off my head in all directions. And as I'm hit with this sensation, I faint in an instant and wake up to an entirely alien plane of existence, of which I can offer only the vaguest description. Suicidal orphans with halos that came from a distance. Locked in cages, shift intoxication, drifted off in space, busted ticking clock adjacent. I'm not so patient, I'm ragged, busting doors off of the hinges. Even if I'm with you all for this instant, I'm off in the distance.
Every man has a price. I once saw 3 blind mice strip a line bike. Ran to the guzzle shop. The tablets left open when the financial bubble popped. So they dodged the juice man, don't set no food stamps. Food stamps get you loaded so the Buddha plant. Take a load off tech, get hair a jump off. Valhalla, have them all over drum gongs. Lyrics red wrong like Chevra, Preva dub rum. We dangle twist ankles, plump bars, pump dumb broads. Zoo broker, need someone to hold her. The python ball inside a white hour choker. Very and a coca. 10 cuts, we flip them over against. We had her on the sofa, bitch. Buenos noches. Man, I put your fire out, homie. Like, take the vegetable approach on your ass, man. Like, yo. Take the whole head security on you, man. Like, yo. I had to take him out, man. I'm a hater, man. Like, yo, I come from a low line list of haters, man. Like, yo. My pops was a hater. His pops was a hater. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's in my blood to hate. You know what I mean? You doing great, I'm gonna hate. Congratulations. Choking bitches up. Look, Diesel. It's got a paper towel. Look at this. Get out of here.
Hey yo. Ripped and doji like black and white orphs from Treasure Town. Reading cruises, get thrashed in the face of pipes and settle down. I'm skitzing out when there is no meds around. Walking down the street, maniac laughing while the peasants frown. Menace child, what's all that nonsense that you said about? I said a foul looking human hybrids with the heads of owls. Eating reptile bars at the wedding while they said a vows. If I ain't say I'm sorry for the shit I did, I said it now. But since I roll with spitters, pilot ghost ships, roof hopping vandals, skipping town to dodge commotion. I'm called the strangers. My thoughts is dangerous. Out in public, dragging Wakizashi blades across the pavement just for kicks. Say was in, students isn't. Shinto hierophants got faded and prayed this into existence. Why no one heard of this, demented author, read this, set it off, no question, it's a schizophrenic time.
No imagination of the entire 10th dynasty. Amaterasu Criminy, silly brunette and triads, or fetal meow mixed processing facilities. Black hole clown society, box P or Polygon C.
What you doing? So that's it. You remember run, you remember run, you remember run.
No, it's Playboy Bunnies infiltrating dynasty governments, jinxie conspiracies, crush glass and puffer fish, the bureau for paranormal research and defense. Question me, Stabilo in 5, Mexican Cali, my shit on Yamakuza swing through like the boomer fool. With custom briefcase, machine pistols, and guns, field goggles watching you, floating parking garages, Chilio Cosmos, Tycho 9 tacos, and blue ring octopus, bone level popsicles for all my domino dropping offers in the comments. A cybernetic arm petting atomics, evil looking like beasts with the woodsman and Fujiyama mist. Hosaka chips, power, a haunted mech that's pilotless. The cockpit resembled Dali Atomic, slowly the gothic Oculus rip. Phantom limb menace, evil fish and cools of fools like wild fish. Eternal surface missiles, flipping the pulse slimo, long ways with backed out physics, constantly distant, skipping cop cars across the Pacific. Wild belly pop talk with golden roof towels, smile of you mystics. While your crystal ball search engine so glisten, I walk backwards up a hospital wall somewhere in Michigan. Somewhere in Michigan.
Oh, we good. Poison Flowerz, yo, just a little bit, yo. Monkshood, Manesh the Pharaoh. Something that we created is you put a glass of tequila together, right? That is tequila?
Yeah.
And you take a glass of Rockstar, which I don't even like, because this is something that's probably
Yo, it's vanilla bean gummy worms.
Vanilla bean gummy worms. You put that in a drink, and then all of a sudden you take some illicit medicine that you only take when you're supposed to have a cough, a codeine cough anyways, put it together. That was created here.
Yo.
You know, you created that.
I'm in Canada. Yo.
Ghosthack and Morlore Yor,
Yeah,
SILKROAD gunmen.
It only took everything.
All we've done this whole time is do drugs and play video games. This whole time. I mean, what have we accomplished?
I mastered Lucky Chloe.
I mastered getting my ass beat by Lucky Chloe.
Let's go.
That's fine.
It's on you, son. Let's go.
You take it out on me like this.
Final round.
Of course, this will happen on camera, right?
Oh, you gonna see something. Yo, that's how you're gonna win this fight? That's how you're gonna win the fight. You're gonna win the fight by spamming me. Yo, public service announcement. Spammers of Lucky Chloe aren't actual winners. They aren't champions. They're nothing. But Ghosthack,
I'm gonna go have a victory drink. You can stew here as long as you want. You lost. The apprentice beats the master.
yo, drink some of that Nature's Miracle over there. It might bring you back to life.
It's over, kid.
He's leaving. He's walking away. We were supposed to do a public service announcement.
That was the public service announcement.
I can't speak. I pace around my lab, I'm lost, sir. Labyrinth walker, mad distraught, ragged author. When I spit an acute sense of perversion's aroused. I don't take steps, I surf on the ground. Floated phantom-like. Students, are you dusted? Affirmative, pal, lurking about with bizarre posture and a permanent scowl. Yo, I hit this world with an alien set of attacks, kid. A menacing cat, staggering towards the medicine cabinet. Where's the orphanage? Prepare to forfeit. Spaced out paranormalist, rent. Hack vomit from my throat, that's when I true speak. I interpret knowledge that's encoded in a moonbeam. It's the ill incantations I sing to perform the latter. Since all my close acquaintances think in distorted patterns, and so do I. My physical decays, but then my soul says...